Hi you guys, it's your girl Arlene with Diva on the Move, and I am going to be showing you a video here today. It is all about one of my favorite Blue Apron recipes. I know you've heard me talk about this particular recipe before in my Blue Apron video. If you have not seen that video, it is a little on the longer side, but I'll tell you it's packed with some really great information so you can know what Blue Apron is. But I mentioned in that video that one of my favorite recipes was the salmon burger. So guess what I did? I made it for you guys on camera. So I have for you my salmon burgers from Blue Apron with my shrimp, because you know I gotta zest it up a little bit, but a shrimp, corn, and arugula salad. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you try out the recipe as well too. And I look forward to talking to you guys again. Diva in the kitchen. Bye.
I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a.
So you guys, this is one of the recipes that I talk about all the time that I originally got from Blue Apron. Now mind you, I've gotten this recipe a while back ago when I first started with Blue Apron, but it's a tried and true recipe. I absolutely love it. This is the salmon burgers with corn and arugula salad, and I love making this shrimp. I like making the corn and arugula salad with shrimp added to it, so I kind of have my own little twist on a couple of things, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So first off, I have my salmon. It's all cut up here. That's going to be used to make the salmon burgers. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how we put this together. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and one more time run my knife through my salmon. Make sure it is really nice and cut up properly. Now this is fresh wild caught salmon. It's a Scottish wild caught salmon that I get from my local seafood market, and I really like this particular type of salmon because it's very fatty and it emulsifies really well when you're making the burger. But I've also used the frozen kind of salmon before and it worked out all right as well. So this is about 2 really good sized fillets that I have cut up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer so there we have our salmon. I'm gonna go ahead and add to this all of the other ingredients that are necessary for this. So I have garlic. I'm gonna add about half of the garlic. This is garlic. I'm gonna just do half of what's in here. We're gonna do half of the shallots. And everything I basically just minced up. We have our salmon, garlic, shallots here that have been minced up. It's just one shallot. I use one shallot to make both these items for this recipe. We also have our oregano, which I'm going to go ahead and put in there. Let me just put in just a dash bit more of the shallots. We're going to do black pepper. A little sea salt. I'm going to do, I do believe we always use drizzle of olive oil, yeah. About a cap, a little bit close to a capful. And then we're gonna do about 1/4 of a cup of panko breadcrumbs. So let's get that. This is my 1/8, so I'm just gonna do 2 of those. How I combine this is I use my hands. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some gloves to go ahead and get this really going. I just want to squeeze it. I like to really get in there and really squeeze. And I'm like squeezing the fat basically like out of the salmon. Getting that all mixed up nice. Oh my God, the flavors. The smells that you smell from this, the aroma of the garlic and the shallots and even the oregano. It's just wonderful. There's a lot of layers of flavor in these burgers. There's also going to be the mayonnaise topping that's going to go on the burgers. It's what do they call this? It is a aioli. Yes, an aioli. So with this, the rest of the garlic that we had, and we used approximately, I think I used about 5 cloves of garlic. I probably used a little bit more than what the recipe calls for, but I love garlic. So we have the garlic in here. I'm also going to take, I use light mayo, and this is a staple that I keep in my kitchen. Great to always have. I don't know if you can see that very well, but this is Hellmann's mayo. And I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons in there, and you guys, I'm pretty good with the eye on this. So that's good. And then I'm going to take a lemon wedge that I already have cut. You do want to de-seed. You don't want to get any seeds in there. You can hold it upright. And I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice into this. In there. Again, black pepper. Just a little bit. A little pinch. A little toss of sea salt. And then we're going to do again a drizzle of olive oil. I always keep olive oil on hand in the house. I get this big one from Sam's. You can always usually get this from Costco as well too. Probably the most cost effective. I think this is like $11 or $12. And I'm gonna again just do a little drizzle of olive oil. Take a fork and blend this up really good. A little bit of a mess there. That. It's like better than tartar sauce, I swear. We're gonna let that sit. You're now going to want to heat 1 tablespoon of butter over medium-high heat. So the butter is now very well melted. To this, I'm going to go ahead and add my bowl of corn. I'm going to add the rest of the shallots that I had. A little bit of the black pepper. And a little bit of that sea salt again. I'm going to just stir this up. And you just let that cook. You can kind of tell it's going to probably be about 5 to 6 minutes to really let the shallots become translucent in the pan, and you'll kind of start to see the shrimp get you'll start seeing the corn get a little bit of color, and that's when you really know that this is ready to go. So this right here is my bowl of shrimp, and to this I want to go ahead and add a bit of seasoning. I have a little bit of Mrs. Dash, the lemon pepper, then I'm going to add that to it. Regular old garlic powder. onion powder as well. I always feel like with garlic powder and onion powder, you really can't use too much. And I just shake that around. I always use my hand in case one tries to pop out. I'll keep it in there. Okay? I'm going to add about 2 teaspoonfuls of olive oil to this pan. Olive oil is heated up nicely. Go ahead and toss in our shrimp. Here I am actually using about 5 to 6 pieces of shrimp per person as the serving. You want to go ahead and let the shrimp cook for about 2 minutes per side. Sometimes it's even less than that. As soon as you see the shrimp turn pink on one side, flip it and allow it to do the same. You do not want to overcook. I am now going to go ahead and flip the shrimp over to let it sear on the other side. Again, as soon as you see the shrimp turn pink, it's done. The shrimp has great color. I'm going to turn it on. Leave it on the eye for just a moment longer. See the shrimp. Ooh, corn is like popcorn. You can see it has some nice color. That brown part is the best on there. This is definitely ready. Turn this off. Let me grab my bowl. And take the shrimp and we're going to also put that in the bowl with the corn. And then we're going to just set this to the side. Now I'm going to just go ahead and wipe my pan out, and then we're going to go ahead and get started with our salmon burgers. Okay, so now we're back with our pan. I'm going to go ahead and turn my eye back on. It's about the same heat. Put that back that way. We're going to get into about maybe about a tablespoon or so of olive oil. And let that nicely coat. Perfect! We have enough to make about 3 burgers here, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting my patties formed. So we want to let these get nice and brown underneath. I let it cook for about 4 to 5 minutes on both sides. So more so like around 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and start trying to scrape these up using my spatula, because it does crust very quickly in the pan. Got that one flipped. This is why I keep saying I'm going to get metal spatulas and still have not done it. They're really good at scraping. That one did not do that great. While that's cooking, we still want to go ahead and finish up our shrimp, corn, and arugula salad. And so what I have is I actually have an arugula and spinach mix, but you can also buy just regular arugula. This right here was just a better deal at my local grocery. The recipe calls for about 1 ounce. I probably put a little bit more than 1 ounce in here. I'm going to do about 2 big handfuls. So here in the bowl you'll see I've covered it pretty much with the spinach and arugula. And I'm now going to go ahead and top it with a little drizzle of olive oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and the juice of 2 lime wedges. So now we want to go ahead and remove the burgers from out of the pan. We're just going to transfer them over to a paper towel lined plate. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make the rolls. We're going to toast them, better toasted. And for this, I'm actually purchased the potato rolls by, I think it's Martin's. Yes, get this from your local grocery store. It's a really soft bread. I also really love the Hawaiian sweet rolls, the hamburger ones. So also a great thing. Sometimes I'll make these into sliders and I'll use the Hawaiian rolls as well. So let's get started. We're going to melt about a tablespoon of butter. A little drizzle of olive oil. Juice of 2 unseeded lemons, wedges. And I'm just going to toss this. This is like a summer salad that we're eating in the winter. It's been so hot here down in Florida. See how great that looks? Yeah. Our bread looks good. Let's get this all plated. Okay, so now it's time to get everything all set up. So we have our nicely toasted roll, and I'm going to go ahead and take some of that aioli that we made earlier that had the mayo, the garlic, the lemon juice, olive oil, black pepper, salt. And we're going to put that on both sides of the bread. And I take a good bit. As you can see, it's very chunky because of the chunks of the garlic. I mean, you could cut up your garlic even smaller. You guys, I used fresh garlic. I wouldn't suggest using the minced kind that you get in the jar if it's all that you have, okay? But there's something about the pungentness of fresh garlic that really adds to the flavor of this dish. Okay, so got that on there. This is the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of my salmon fillets, salmon patties, as you can see, or a burger, and you can see that it has some nice color there on that side. I am going to take just a little bit more of that arugula that we were using earlier, and I'm going to use that on the burger. Just take just a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and place that on top. Don't run away from me. There we go. And then we have our spinach, corn, and arugula salad as well. I'm going to go ahead and place that on the plate. Get a little bit more of that corn on top there. Oh my God, this is so amazing. You can see the nice corn and the nice shrimp. This is perfect. And there you have it, you guys. We have our shrimp, corn, and arugula salad. Don't fall off the plate. And our salmon burger with aioli. I hope you enjoyed. I look forward to sharing more recipes and more menu items with you from my kitchen to yours. Thank you, divas. Bye-bye. You know what it's like when you gotta do a little dance? Hey divas, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.